Hey, pre-notification gang. Coming along great, Rip. Baldur's Gate 3. I'm debating. I'm still debating. Thanks, Resub Seabass. You can choose your own penis in the game. That's pretty hype. I don't know if that's enough to get me to 100% commit to playing it, but that is pretty hype. Thanks to the Prime, Aim, and the Resub Snowy, Cool, and Bits Copy. No, I haven't played Diablo in a while. Yeah, not wrong, Dankin. True. Thanks for your sub, Smelly Ham, Smelly Oak, Chance, Pizza, and Hippie. No, I can't say I've seen that one, Hippie. Thanks for your sub, Vaped. Hope you enjoy New York Radiant. This is Bits Morocco. Oh, no worries at all. Thanks for your sub, Rixie Lime, Hydrocyamic, Poodoo, Metri, Zarav, and the Prime. Coolest. And the resub Super Scar. And Dog. Ooh. Would opening crates be considered skin gambling? What? No, they're talking about services. So opening crates isn't banned on Twitch. Just the stream or the skin casinos and shit. Happy birthday, Jojo. Thanks to resub Kara, Zach, Graveshift, Stinky, Beef, Dash in the Prime, John, and Ibby. Yeah, of course I'm playing Armored Core 6 when it comes out. It was good, Remains. Thanks to resub Meester and the Tier 1 Hobart. It depends on what you're trying to do, Danny. Thanks to Prime Jacob. Oh, holy shit, Hobart. Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck? Thanks for the huge drop. And the resub Piccolo. Hope you had a good day, Hobart. You see Shaquille O'Neal is releasing a dubstep album? Yeah, he goes by DJ Diesel. He's been in the scene for a long time. I didn't know he was releasing a new album, but I did know that he's very deep into that scene. Thanks to the resub. Lover, Stiegel, and Nick. And Cursed. What's the album called? Thanks, Zarisa Bofa. How was basketball today? It was good. I didn't play super well. I was a little gassed from DDR, but always fun. Thanks, Zarisa movie. Thanks, the resub Fabe. I'll eventually start making the basketball content. We need to figure out a better way of filming it though, because the one that we did film didn't come out super well. So we're going to need to figure something a little better out. Exit tier 1 aspect in the resub temple. The Dexter Jetster from Star Wars is getting his own short story. The Dexter Jetster, who's that? Glupshido. I wish it was Glupshido. Thanks for the bits, mech. He's the guy who talks to Obi-Wan in episode 2 at the diner. Why is he getting his own spin-off? What the fuck? What? Let me see his name again. Jexter. What was it? Jexter Deader? Jetster Dexter. Oh, this fucking guy. What could this show possibly be? It's not a spin-off, it's literally a short story in a book of short stories. Oh, okay, so it's not like a whole show. It's like a little blub. He's a Jedi? Hmm. Okay. Thanks the resub Super Sale. Or Supercell. Ruler, Golden, Noodle, and the Prime Slip. No, I've heard about it stately, but I haven't watched it. And I'm hoping Starfield will be good, but I'm not expecting much. The bits harden. True. I was kidding. Oh. About him being a Jedi or about him having his own... I don't know what to believe anymore. No, I'm not sure if I'm going to play Baldur's Gate 3 or not. You gonna be streaming Evo tomorrow? Yes, I will be. Not right away, but I will be. Things are some stupid. We'll be watch partying Evo. Oh, you kept up with the allegations against Lizzo from her dancers. Yes. For the most part. Yeah. He's tier 1 Cohen. Lizzo hired the same lawyer who represented Bill Cosby. Hey, that lawyer's pretty good. Got Bill Cosby out. Have not watched it yet, Grub, but I plan on it. Exhibits digital and they give sub Cohen and the resub Bubba. When did Lizzo say that her favorite person was Chris Brown? Can't say I ever heard that. Lizzo criticized after calling Chris Brown my favorite person in the world. This should have been the biggest red flag ever. Are you fucking serious? This is what I'm talking about, man. No matter what you do, no matter how heinous or no matter how many times you do it, you will always, always have people that will blindly just support you. No matter what. Chris Brown beat Rihanna within like a fucking inch of her life and then beat another girl a little bit later and has a history of all kinds of terrible shit. Still, people love Chris Brown. He's a tier 1 Radiant and the resub Coyote. Lizzo's favorite YouTuber is Colleen Ballinger. That'd be huge. What a crazy thing to say, and then no one, well, I guess not nobody, but then have very few people even take notice of it. Thanks to resub Tingy. Is Moist playing in the morning or afternoon tomorrow? Early afternoon, I think. Have you seen the vegan food influencer that died of starvation and exhaustion because she was on an exotic fruit diet? Yes, I did see that. She was a Russian influencer. Starved herself to death. Not the first of its kind, and it won't be the last. It's an eating disorder. It's kind of sad. I mean, it is sad. Eating disorders are a very sad thing. I believe it was only fruits. So it wasn't just like vegan or anything. I think she only ate fruits. But every source is listing her as a vegan influencer because I guess that was her content. Oh my god. This one says fruit only. Only fruit and vegetable juices. She got a cholera-like infection and starvation. And passed away from it. Exit Tier 1, Ellen, the Resub Trojan. Kato, the Gifts of Ellen. Not sure, Radiant. Maybe. Exit Bits, Queen, and Jay. Well, thanks, Jay. Yeah, it's been a while. It was the infection, not starvation. I'm sure eating only fruits probably played a role since they're listing it as like starvation as one of the causes. If it was just cholera, I don't think starvation would be here. She claimed not to have drunk water in 6 years, consuming only raw fruit and vegetable juice. Huh. No water, how? Well, everything has water in it. Well, most things have water in it. So all that fruit she was consuming still did have water in it. You got up on Jujutsu Kaisen? Yeah. You see Logan Paul blocked Mutahar on Twitter because he said he wanted a refund? You really misrepresented that, but I did see it. Logan Paul made a post saying, "So proud of you," to his brother Jake Paul about his documentary. And Mutahar's response was, "It's fucking banger." Here, I'll just pull it up. But it was mentioning CryptoZoo. I have to be logged in. Never mind, I can't. It basically said something to the effect of, "I wish those refunds would be coming pretty soon," referring to CryptoZoo. And then he got banned for, or blocked for it. Thanks to give Sub Trojan and the Resub Waffle. And Nivy. Am I going to try Deep Rock Galactic? At some point. It seems worth giving a whirl. So yeah, at some point I do plan on it. Thanks to Resub T-Money and Joey. Thanks to Resub Bimodal. Am I going to watch Jake Paul's Garbage Patch documentary? No. I don't even think that'll be fun bad. Thanks to Tier 1 DSG. And the Prime Cat Dog. Thanks to Tier 1 Space. Mutahar made a video on it not even 20 minutes ago on what? The CryptoZoo scam? Like a follow-up? Nice. Man, he's getting real wacky with these thumbnails now. God damn. Jesus. Atta boy. Thanks to resub Amari and Hayden. Easy resub Reese. Yeah, we went over the Taco Bell lawsuit. Did you see Twitter turned on Planet of the Base for changing the girl? They didn't turn on Planet of the Base. They turned on the decision to, and this is a phenomenon that is not exclusive to TikTok, but it happens there most egregiously, where they run it into the fucking ground by doing the same thing but worse every time. It's like when you copy a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy and the quality just gets worse and worse and worse. So Planet of the Base, I've listened to at least 50 fucking times now. It's a meme song from a creator named Kyle Gordon, and it went viral on Twitter. And the video is great. The song's great. And today, he released a follow-up, which is the same video, but with a different girl and significantly less energy. So it's just a worse version, a worst version of the first music video, which is frustrating. It's really frustrating. Man struck gold and then immediately threw it away. So here's the new one, and he's getting dunked on for it. It's just a lot less energy here than the first one. It's supposed to be worse, that's the joke. Is it? I saw that theory, but that just sounds like cope. Because this happens on TikTok all the time. It's such a good song. That song goes so fucking hard. Like another easy example that happened just before this one is the I'm sorry Christ, I'm about to sin again. And then they did the same thing literally like 40 videos in a row and people turned on it. There wasn't any sound? Oh. That's weird, I don't know why. Thanks, resub Salt Can in the Prime Amazon. Resub Jazz and Dawn. The Bits Jactus. And Chubby in Tier 1 Wine. Nope. I don't think so, Chubby. Thanks to Tier 1 Barry and the resub Cozy. Wasn't Lizzo in an Andor episode? I think so, I don't know. Or not, Mandalorian is what you're talking about. I didn't watch the newest season. But I think she was. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, that's right. It was her and Jack Black. Oh, that's right. I actually totally forgot. Yeah, no, you're right. I just didn't remember them being in it. Oh, that's pretty cool, Jay. Thanks to the Bits Digital. You saw a video of the dude getting his ass whooped at 7-Eleven for trying to steal cigarettes? No, I can't say I saw that. Lizzo defended herself. I saw her statement. She didn't defend herself, but she is doing exactly what I said she would do by calling it all lies. Which I mean, like, what else are you supposed to say? It's not like I'm a genius for predicting that. Thanks, Resub Knife and the Prime Monopoly. Oh, here's something I wanted to talk about. No one brought this up, but someone just mentioned AI in passing, and it immediately triggered a little Winter Soldier episode for me. Do you remember about probably like 6 or 8 months ago now, we were talking about Kwebbelkop, this YouTuber, Kwebbelkop. He was once a massive, massive, massive channel pumping out tons of like Let's Play videos for Minecraft, GTA, and all of that. And then he made a hard pivot into AI. Just going full cannonball into the deep end of the pool of AI. In particular, AI-generated content. So he made a separate channel for a VTuber called Blue or something like that. I think it was Blue. And it was kind of an experiment. That's when he was just first getting a little wet with it. So he had the water wingies on. It was a VTuber, but they still made the content. There was still someone behind it. But he wanted to go even harder. What he envisioned for a perfect world was all AI-generated content. And I said, we're probably not far off from that being a reality. And you guys called me crazy. You said, Charles, go back to your padded cell. You're speaking nonsense. You're speaking gobbledygook. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And now, 2 days ago, he's released his first AI video. So, all of the money he invested into it, all of the money that he's used on the startup, he is now putting into full effect. I think he owns like 20 channels as well. And he wants to make all of them basically AI-centric. So that way it's all made by AI, so it's as minimal as possible for maximum content. And it flopped. The views aren't big or anything, but you have to remember, this probably didn't even have him in the same room. Someone had to have played Minecraft, sure, but here, let me...
Today, I am stuck.
He is
on
not
one
here.
block.
This is
Can
all
we survive?
AI.
Watch until the end to find out. Oh my god, guys, it says break the block below you, but I can't lie, I'm kind of scared because I'm not sure.
So everything that's being said here, the VTuber avatar, the fucking Bitmoji of him, and all of the dialogue and everything is AI. So he never even had to record. They just needed some kind of gameplay. At least for now. Eventually they'll probably be able to just have the AI do some rudimentary gameplay. And he can just pump these things out endlessly across like 20 channels. And his Twitter as well. You might have seen Kwebbelkop replying to a bunch of tweets recently. His Twitter is run entirely by AI. I think. I don't think he has any human input left on it. He even stated that this Twitter will be AI from now on. So I'm pretty sure it's all AI. I'm not positive. But I do know he was experimenting with that. I'll double check real quick, actually. Hold on. Let me check Twitter. That's something we went over on stream as well. Going through his statements on it. Yeah, the description of his Twitter is AI influencer / VTuber. Yeah, all of his tweets still seem like they're ruled by AI. So his most recent one is, please be nice to Kwebbelkop AI. AI might rule our planet one day. Everything you say could be used against you. If you thought Kwebbelkop AI was cool, wait till you see what's next. Yeah. And then there's a tweet over here, like, oh, fuck, quite a few months ago about how AI pretty much runs everything for him, including the Twitter. The reason's pretty obvious. It's because it's extremely cheap, it's extremely easy once you have it all set up. All he needs to do is just have some gameplay, and then he can just have his AI VTuber do the rest. And he can do that for all of the 20 channels he has. Thanks to the bits Jack this and the resub Spiky and the Prime Authentic. Oh my god, and the huge bits Nico. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. No one wants to watch that shit. No, you're right. Everyone hates it. Nobody likes it. But it will come to a point where you won't know it's AI generated. Right now, it's very clear, and he's heavily like letting people know that it's all AI. But there will come a point where you won't know that what you're watching is AI. Especially not a child. No kid's gonna know that. Isn't bot content already against YouTube TOS? I don't know if it's against their terms, but this isn't new. Bot content's been around as long as Finger Family, so at least 8 years. This isn't a new phenomenon. What's new is the fact that AI can start replacing YouTubers entirely. Thanks, Resub, Catastrophe, Berserk, and Range. Scary shit. It is. There is not a single good argument you could make for having AI replacing YouTubers or anything like that. The literal only motivating factor is easy money. You would then no longer have to do anything. That is the only reason. There is not a single argument Kwebbelkop can make that is anything other than it's free money. Thanks for the bits again, Nico. I appreciate it. Thank you for the big drop. This is how the revolution starts. Yeah, I don't know about that. I guess we'll see. The next step in human civilization is for AI to take over meaningless tasks and life to become efficient and less about monetary gain. Brother, that is not how that's going to happen at all. Just look to Hollywood and now YouTube. That is not how that's going to happen. Thanks for 3 gift subs and the 5k bits Jack this. Thank you, Jack. And the 11 gift subs, Ollie. Hey, Ollie. Hope you've been well. AI ain't gonna do shit. It's just gonna become another tool. Nah, that's cope. It should just be a tool. But you could, again, just look at Hollywood. Like, they're very open. Brother, fucking, who's the guy in charge of Warner Bros? What's his name? Starts with a Z, I think. David Zaslav, I think is his name. He literally just celebrated how they've saved $100 million by not fairly paying their workers. And, keep in mind, this is an industry that's investing so heavily into AI in order to replace them. So it's not just going to be a tool, even though it should just be a tool. Thanks to Tier 1 Sauce and the resub Elon, and the 5 gift subs Nasty. Thanks for that. And the resub Marley. Sounds like a pretty good tool for him, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, great tool for the extremely wealthy to stay extremely wealthy. Did you see Street Fighter 6 Chun-Li nudity thing? Yeah, we talked about that days ago when it happened. People act as if they can't use this stuff. It's open source. Anyone can use it, man. But who does that help? Let's say I'm one of the writers striking. Yes, I can use AI. What the fuck? I still can't get a job if they're gonna just replace me with AI. Just because I can also use it doesn't give me a job there. And I can't produce the things I'm writing myself. You make your studio with better AI. As long as the AI can generate me money, like literally spawn money out of thin air, I guess that would work. I have no idea, Jactus. Thanks, Resub Kool-Aid. Thanks to the resub. Identify. In the prime. Koru. Thanks to tier 1 Desi. And just a dude. What single career will AI never replace? That's a question that we've asked ourselves a lot, like on the podcast and shit. I can't remember if we ever came up with one. It's extremely hard to think of a career that won't be able to be replaced with AI. I can't think of any. Doctors. Nope. What? No. that can get replaced. Sports? I guess sports, because there's always going to be an appeal to watching humans play sports. I don't think there'd probably be like a robot or AI league, but sports would probably always have a place. Yeah, probably sports. I don't know why so many people are saying lawyer. Lawyer could absolutely get replaced by AI. Half of being a good lawyer is just being able to know all of the loopholes and being able to argue based on older shit. If you had more access to data like AI does and able to scrub through it instantaneously, you would be an incredible lawyer. AI would be unreal lawyers. A construction worker? You'd still need something physical, so you'd need like a robot to do that, but AI could and would be very good at coming up with the plans for construction, but they wouldn't be able to do it. You're right. They'd need some kind of physical form. So I guess if we're going to play that, then pretty much anything that would require a physical form is pretty tough at the moment. Actors as well? Nope, absolutely not. Look at all the deepfakes and shit. All you need is a physical body, like any person that would do it for a paycheck, to be the presence, and then have AI just deepfake anyone's face on it. Literally anybody's face. Could be Marilyn Monroe. Could be Charlie Chaplin. You could have a crazy cast. You'd still need the actors to work the mimic. True. Again, that's one of the things that would need a physical presence. Unless you just made the whole thing CG, which you could do. Bodybuilding's like being a professional human. True. Yeah, but that's okay. Bodybuilding's that's fair. AI would have a very limited success in the bodybuilding field. No one's really gonna care about a ripped robot. Did you get the Twilight series role? Not that I know of. I haven't heard anything from him. We'll see. I imagine probably not. And I imagine that thing's not even going to get made because of the writer's strike and the actor's strike going on right now. So I think there's going to be a long period of time where you're not going to see anything getting shot. Rightfully so. Thanks to Risa Bowen. Disney already said they're willing to wait for people to go homeless. Yeah, I know. I covered that already. Talked about it. That's why I'm saying there's going to be a long period of time where I don't think they're going to be filming anything, or they shouldn't be filming anything. Hopefully there's not a ton of scabs lining up for the work. TikTok scabbing is huge. Is it? That's news to me. I don't see why it would be. Thanks the resub tree fitty. Did you see that the Destiny community is pissed at Bungie for their State of the Game article where Bungie basically went, yeah, game development is hard, so we have to do the bare minimum. Please buy the final shape. No, look it up though. That sounds very on brand for modern Bungie, unfortunately. Destiny is a game with the most fucking potential that is never realized because Bungie's too lazy. That's so fucking frustrating. Okay, let's take a peek. My name is Joe. I'm the game director for Destiny 2. Right now, the team and I are heads down on making sure the final shape and the seasons leading up to it are incredible. So for the rest of this update, you'll be hearing from a bunch of different voices that all contributed to this mid-year state of the game. Wanted to start with a quick thanks to all of you who have been playing Destiny for so many years. The way you play and feedback you give us is a huge part of how we shape our plans, and it's an honor to log in each day and play in this universe alongside all of you. Oh wait, yeah, this is super long. Okay, maybe I'll read like the major points here to see what exactly they're working on. Okay, addressing the feedback. Heard plenty of feedback from players that our core ritual playlist should feel more consistently rewarding to play and that those rewards should drop more frequently regardless of the activities you play. We agree. Let's talk about what we've done so far and what we're doing in Season 22 to achieve this. So this is going over buffing drops, it sounds like. Yeah, this seems like a quality of life upgrade. No, it's not. Am I misunderstanding? The competitive division, which is a new... Or, the competitive division, multiple new game modes, and a revamp of Trials. Is this the major complaint? Most frequent feedback we see is that there's just not enough new PvP content, specifically new maps. Was the maps the big issue? Because I remember when I was grinding for fucking Recluse, the big thing I hated about it is the PvP is so half-baked. So dreadfully half-baked. There is so much they could do with PvP in that game if they just gave the slightest fuck about it. That is a major complaint, but not the biggest issue in the game. Oh, no, not in the game. I just meant in terms of PvP. Yeah, they've made no maps in the past 3 years. Oof. Holy shit. There's a prime season in tier 1 Dankest. We have a Vex network themed map debuting alongside the new Relic 6v6 game mode, the gunplay focused checkmate modifier for multiple modes, a new competitive Ascendant Division emblem, and more. Cool emblem, I guess. So 1 new map in 3 years, W. Solid and efficient pipeline. A new game mode. New Iron Banner mode. I haven't played Vanguard in a while, so I don't know if this is true or not, that it's in a solid place. Break it down for me, Sneaky. It's nothing drastic, just seems like they don't want to talk about anything before the showcase on the 22nd. So it's just kind of like an empty article? Is that the complaint? Like nothing of value? Someone with 4K hours in the game, the community's pissed at the state of the game because they basically say that 2/3 of the game is irrelevant because of manning issues. Basically told the community that we are lazy, so we're not going to make new stuff that much. Where's the thing where they said game development is hard? Or is that like the vibe they give off, that game development is hard? Huh. I'm curious on that take. So when they talk about maps, how about I just Control F? Okay, so it's not verbatim, game development is hard. There's the resub monster. It's in the PvP Gambit and Armor section. Oh my god, wait, they have Gambit in here? Ew. The update better just be, we're removing Gambit. We know this is long overdue, we forgot it was in the game, we're getting rid of it. Oh, fuck. As many of you have noticed, we've been quiet on Gambit since last year's overhaul that launched alongside the Witch Queen. In that revamp, the team made significant changes across 5 categories in Gambit. Core activity fundamentals, primeval tuning, invasions, ammo economy, and rewards. Unfortunately, these updates didn't move the needle for player engagement, although we know our Gambit fans... Stop lying. No such thing. Although we know our Gambit fans mostly care about new or returning maps, this is an area of the game with lower engagement that would take resources away from more popular parts of the game to shore up. While we don't have plans to dedicate more resources to significantly transform Gambit, we do have a few... Man, I thought they were about to say we're getting rid of it. We do have a few updates planned for the year of the final shape. These include porting the Cathedral of Scars map and its beautiful Dreaming City. Who cares? Gambit's still here. Jesus Christ. Just get rid of it. Even you can't help but admit this is an area of the game with lower engagement that takes resources away from other parts. Just get rid of it. Put it down. Just fucking put it down. Oh my god. You don't update it, you don't touch it, it's fucking boring. Just get rid of it. That'll free up like 40 gigabytes off of the 200 gig download or whatever. Okay, so in summary, PvP got no real update, and that new map comment didn't go over well. Gambit is getting one ported map from 2018, and that's it. Then there's some quality of life changes, which are good, but that's about it. No major impactful changes. Fucking huge. So what's the statement they made about why they're so inefficient at releasing anything of value into the game? The game development hard sentiment. I want to see that statement. Do you agree that Destiny 2 is the best gunplay art style of any FPS and that's why it's still relevant? Not only that, it's the raids. Their raids, and even some of their other content like dungeons, are so incredibly creative, fun, and fulfilling. But then it's sandwiched in between such tedium, greed, and like misdirection. It has so much fucking potential. Yet they put no effort into it. This is something my friends and I talk about a lot. A lot. Like, a great example is Root of Nightmares. We were so fucking hyped for Root of Nightmares, and we completed it in 5 hours day one, which we've never been able to do before. Ever. We have never day one to raid, and we did that one in 5 hours. They're not putting effort into it. It's so frustrating. It's Guardians versus Guardians in the second paragraph. Where was Guardian versus... Oh, here it is. Here? Oh. The most frequent... Oh, this is where I... Whoops. The most frequent thing is where I stop. To set expectations, our studio structure is built to support more overarching updates to PvP like the ones above, rather than focusing exclusively on maps. When we do focus our resources on building new Crucible maps, it comes with a trade-off of multiple teams' bandwidths on work that contributes to a variety of experiences that players also hold dear, such as a new story or exotic mission content, core activities that make up the foundation for each season, or new destinations. Similarly, bringing back reprise maps also involves extensive porting to the latest version of Destiny 2, which requires additional resources to ensure the maps work correctly for multiple game modes and playstyles for years to come. So that's where they're basically saying, like, game development's hard and we don't have real bandwidth because we don't know how to manage our teams. Cool. This is the resub Gabe, Casper, Ev, and Arkrim. It will get better, they just need AI. Yeah, they're just holding out for AI. Why actually work on managing a team of people when they can just have AI do it for them? There's a resub pin. They said in a press conference a while ago they were quantity over quality, and we don't good because the players will expect. What riddle did I just read there? Did you get the statement? Did they want quality over quantity? Because they've done neither. regardless. Like, I don't even know what the statement was with that comment, but regardless of quantity over quality or quality over content, they have literally done neither. Things a tier 1 handcrafted. They also said the final shape in its raid will provide a climactic conclusion to the Light and Darkness saga, probably due to the Lightfall backlash. Well, they forgot to put the story in there. They literally forgot to put the narrative in the goddamn expansion. So yeah, hopefully this will provide something. Some kind of plot. How haven't you given up on the game yet? Again, this is a game with so much fucking potential that is just constantly unrealized. It's criminal. It's criminal. One quick text message. Okay. Thanks to Prime Fusion and the resub cross. And the tier 1 crib. Halo Infinite is better. I hear they're making like quality improvements to Halo Infinite. Very tardy to the party, but at least they're trying. Thanks to Prime Quelden. Do you think Destiny would be in a significantly better spot with Activision still being a part of it? It seems the game went downhill once they split with Activision, and Bungie has fooled us into thinking it was Activision's fault. That's something Jackson and I speculated on back and forth. The short answer is I have no idea on how things work behind closed doors. I really don't know. But you're right. The game has definitely gotten worse since they've been apart from Activision, which is unfortunate. But I don't know how much Activision did to help them. I think they just lost direction, most likely. Like, I don't see Activision being the thing that was making Destiny 2 good. Thanks to give sub Joey. Activision provided High Moon and Vicarious Vision to do major expansion. So were they actually like hands-on with providing like direct support to Bungie for those things? Maybe they were really helpful then. I guess not knowing the actual relationship between Activision and Bungie during development, the only thing I could see as like a positive with Activision involved is they would 100% ensure Bungie is actually working on this game. Whereas right now I feel like they just go into the office and literally play beer pong and then go home. Like, I don't know what the fuck they do all year on this game. They make like one decent piece of content with a raid every year, and that's it. Like, what the fuck do they do in between? At least, I guess, with Activision, they'd ensure that they're working on the game and bringing things to it. I guess. These are some Guapo, Space, Kick-Ass, and Car. I've seen a lot of people say that. Did they actually make that statement about not over-delivering because they don't want to set expectations too high? Because if so, that is so fucking embarrassing. Oh my god. Thanks to resub Sopo. Hey, Sweat. Good to see you. It should be there very soon if it's not there yet, Space. Doesn't take that long. The predecessor MOBA? I haven't heard of it. If you haven't read the GDC 2022 conference, it's definitely worth a read. No, I haven't. I'll check it out. Someone with 3,700 hours in the game, people are shitting on it way more than it should be. I don't know what the backlash is, like the scale of it. All I can say is that even as someone who only has like, I think close to 600 or 700 hours across console and PC, probably more than that. But it's very frustrating to see how little gets added to it of value and just how comfortable they are phoning everything in and going through the motions without any real content. That's why I don't actively play. I have no reason to. Story mechanics and depth make the game. You did not play Lightfall then. God bless your soul. You mentioned story. Things a bit Quelden. That's such a shame, man. I was so fucking excited for the story actually in Lightfall. I even did my homework on trying to get caught up on the lore. Only for them to forget that there was supposed to be a story in it. Which is such a fucking shame. Wait till you hear what they did to Starfire. What they do to Starfire Protocol. Well, that needed to be nerfed actually though, didn't it? I think that was still far and away like the strongest build you could do with the Warlock. But did they gut it completely like it's worthless now? Let me see. All I see is old Starfire. Where can I find new? Or just, better yet, just tell me what they do. .5% nade energy on tick only. Huh. Is what it is then. From 80% to 2. You know. Thanks, Resub Julian. Thanks, Resub Lake. What do you think is the worst part about being a streamer? I'm not sure. Probably just like the constant controversy of everything, because everything's a controversy to some extent. But being a streamer is literally the easiest thing in the world. Like, legitimately. There is nothing easier. So, that's like a very small thing. It's just always very silly to see what becomes an issue. And I guess weirdos in chat, yeah, that kind of shit's kind of upsetting. But there's always going to be weirdos too. Thanks a resub, Dedo. Better to see them in chat than yeah, I guess that's it. That's probably the right way of wording it. Yeah. Thanks, resub MJ. Thanks, the resub, Josh. Will you watch Evo tomorrow? Yeah. Thanks to the Bitsmac. Do you think Destiny can become another Anthem? No, it's never gonna like fully like fail or anything. Destiny's too big to fail. I don't think that'll ever happen. Someone mentioned that earlier, Mac, but I haven't read the story yet. Was there a reason you weren't able to watch Party Moist today? Yeah, they started an hour early. I was still on a podcast. We were supposed to play at 2. We ended up playing at like 12:50. Yep, we play again tomorrow. Look at the Destiny 2 subreddit, they're mad. Well, of course they are, and they should be. Obviously they're mad. Brother, again, this game has an incredible amount of potential that they just refuse to put any effort into. Just outright. I am curious though. Let's see the scale of the anger. Oh, immediately went to the wrong fucking subreddit. Yeah, this seems about right. Rightfully so. Thanks, Risa Boyley. Moist meter on the new TMNT movie. I don't know. I don't really feel like seeing it. I'd rather see Meg 2 and Talk to Me. Thanks, Recent Viking. I've heard good things, but oh, I got the yawns going on. Meg 2 has a 20% on Rotten Tomatoes. It had a 0% earlier. Why do you think I want to see it so bad? Is it Prime Angel? And the resub Tanbor. Will you watch the Gran Turismo movie? Yes, I will be. Predecessor is a remake of the MOBA Paragon that Epic was developing before they sold out for Fortnite. I played Paragon. I didn't know they were bringing it back. Oh, actually, I did know they were bringing it back. I feel like I get reminded of that like once every couple months, and then I always forget and I act surprised all over again. There are 2 versions of Paragon coming back, and it's really confusing. Oh. Oh. Have you seen what's been going on with Dark and Darker? Yep, I've been keeping up. Staying optimistic about it. Hoping that the game and everything gets sorted out and everything's all good with Dark and Darker. Have you heard about The Slaughterhouse? It's a movie about a killer sloth. I saw the trailer on Twitter today. It doesn't look like a movie I'd really enjoy. It's one of those zany, wacky, for the sake of zany wackiness kind of films, which I don't usually like that much. Hear about the Wendy's employee who made up a fake employee to make 20K of extra money? Yeah, I saw the headline. Didn't read the whole story though. Pretty creative idea, actually. So fundamentally, what she did is she just said that there was another employee. She was just taking her income. Employee didn't actually exist. I've never seen that before. Like, that's a very creative scam. Thanks, a resub, George. And thanks for the bits, Jactus. How do they just not check if someone on payroll exists or not? I guess just a corporation the size of Wendy's, it's hard to go to each and every location to verify whether or not the employees are real. It's not something you'd think of as a potential problem. There should be like district managers that do rounds. Thanks a bit, Jactus. But is it really a crime though? Yeah, man. What? It's yeah. Obviously. You see the new Apex Legends trailer for the new season, the Revenant rework and Charge Rifle rework? No, I haven't watched the trailer yet. Heard the Revenant rework's kind of lame, but didn't know they were reworking the Charge Rifle. You gonna watch Dracula? You talking about the last sale of the Demeter or whatever? Where Dracula's on board the ship and he's fucking jumping at people. He's like, ah, boo. That movie? No, I haven't seen it, Crib. Because, yeah, I am going to watch that. You see Sam Bankman-Fried got new charges. They're considering charging him with witness tampering. No, last I saw is they dropped the extradition charges or something like that. I didn't know they stacked on some new ones. That's good, though. What's the worst animated movie? I've seen so many fucking awful animated movies. We'd have to narrow down the scope because a lot of them are like very, very low budget direct to VHS kind of shit. So we'd have to like dial it in. If we're going for like mainstream animated movie, it'd probably have to be Food Fight. I think that's the only right answer. Thanks to the resub chin. I don't think there's been another AAA animated film as bad as Food Fights. Thanks to resub woke up. Didn't that garbage pile cost millions as well? Oh, yeah, it was in development for such a long time, and it's an extremely expensive film. Yeah. This has a very interesting history. Doesn't Donkey have a whole video on Food Fight as well? That kind of breaks down a lot of it? This was highly discussed for quite a while on the platform. Oh, it was JonTron that had like a whole history video on Food Fight. Is Food Fight good bad or bad bad? I actually think it's just bad bad. The only thing that was good bad about it is I had a copy of Food Fight with I don't remember if it was Icelandic or some other language subtitles converted to English. So it was called like Food Fight Mata Slager or something like that. And all of the dialogue was fucking crazy with the subtitles. How do you rate Sausage Party? Never actually watched Sausage Party. You gotta watch it. What the fuck? Why? It sounded horrible. It sounded fucking horrible. I know they have like the orgy at the end. That's about it. Thanks for resub, Todd. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks to the resub. Shipwrecked. And huge. I don't know, I haven't decided if I'm going to try Baldur's Gate 3 or not yet. I'm not sure. I think it could be fun, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd stick with it. It's such a I know it's such a long game, and my friends would be very upset if I started and didn't finish it. Because they had that happen to them a lot with Divinity 2. No, I still haven't finished Final Fantasy 16. At some point I will, I'm sure. I really like this story, but I am so tired of the goddamn main quest objectives half the time just being fetch and talk to the same people 1,000 times. Gollum Game of the Year. It's got to be up there. But it's going to have some competition with the new King Kong game, baby. The Rise of Kong. Give me 2 seconds though. I want to go to the bathroom real quick and fill up my water. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for some ghost. And the Prime Richie. You seen The Incredible Bulk? Yeah. Of course I've seen The Incredible Bulk. Thanks for resub falafel. Been keeping up with the news about the possible room temperature superconductor. It's called LK99. Someone in chat mentioned that last, or I don't remember if it was last night or the night before or something, but yeah, I forgot to look that up. Thanks for reminding me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh wait, they had an option to continue. Thanks to Prime Bane. Imagine riding a levitating train at speeds of 14,000 miles per hour, cutting the trip from New York to Los Angeles to 20 minutes. A team of South Korean researchers say the science fiction fantasy is closer to reality than ever before with what they claim is a revolutionary breakthrough in superconductors. The researchers published their findings July 22nd, immediately sending the close-knit scientific community into a viral lather. We believe that our new development will be a brand new historical event that opens a new era for humankind. Wow. That's bold. Like across the board, that is bold. Superconductivity requires extremely low temperatures, making it costly to replicate on a mass commercial scale. Their paper, which was not peer-reviewed, claimed that they were able to synthesize the world's first superconductor able to conduct electricity at room temperature and ambient pressure from a lead-based material known as LK99. I don't know why, but that just sounds like something out of some kind of apocalyptic movie. Humanity was on the brink of a new breakthrough, and that came at a price. The ultimate price. LK99 ended our world. It wasn't clear why this is a big deal. If successful, LK99 would be a watershed moment for humanity, easily on par with the invention of the transistor. However, skeptics poured cold water over the claims, while others raced to duplicate their findings with little success. I take the announcement with the proverbial grain of salt, though this particular grain seems closer to the size of a rock. This is an area of research where breakthrough claims have been made in the past and then had to be retracted because they did not hold up under scrutiny. True, most notably is cold fusion. I remember that one. Coach added, some of my colleagues have already voiced concerns about the data presented by the South Korean group. I will believe it when I see verification. The remote possibility that LK99 could provide a giant leap for mankind spiked the stock price of firms conducting research into superconductors. Oh, this could be financially motivated. Wasn't it already replicated? This article is 2 hours old. Did they replicate it in the last 2 hours? He's a resub king. It's been replicated twice. Several teams. Huh. The article's inaccurate. You don't say. It's the New York Post. I'm not surprised. I'm just a little upset. The other ones fucking won't let me read them unless I sub. Let's try Bloomberg. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Okay, I don't know what I was expecting. Thanks to resub DMAC and the Prime Mumu. That is a very interesting thing, though. If this truly is replicatable and able to be mass adopted, that would be pretty incredible. But we have no trains here at all. And I don't even know if this would be enough to get us to build any fucking trains. I bet you would have Boeing and all of them lobbying hard against it. Superconductors are much more than just trains. Well, yeah, I'm sure they have plenty more applications, but the one they mentioned there is trains. Good for computers too. True, that makes sense. This would revolutionize everything, not just trains. Understandable. Exhibit Shadow. And the resub Owl and Crow. Unfamiliar, but I guess I can look. Literally on par with discovering how to use electricity if it's somehow true. That'd be fucking cool. Thanks, the resub Wondrous. The catch is probably like slightly above average doses of radiation. Why? I don't even see why it'd be slightly above average. I mean, of course, I don't know what it takes to synthesize the superconductor here, but I didn't see anything like that. Probably got this tech from one of those crashed alien ships. You're goddamn right, brother. Them bastards been visiting and crashing and giving us all kinds of tech. You hear about the Japanese man who spent 15K to become a dog? Yeah, we've talked about him before. He just went viral recently, but he's been around for a long time. At least over like a year. Oh, sweet. Well, thank you for that, Links. And thanks to the resub, Noah. You saw the Google Street View car got into a police chase and ended up crashing. No. Did that just happen? Happened 2 days ago. Google Street View car leads Indiana police on a 100-mile-per-hour chase and crashes into a creek. Man, he really wanted to get some boots on the ground data in a hurry. Jinkies. Google Street Views. Coleman Ferguson. He's currently being held in the Henry County Jail where he faces 1 count of resisting law enforcement with a vehicle. A level 6 felony. I don't think I've ever heard that tossed out. A level 6 felony. And that makes it sound like it's some kind of like global leaderboard. And this is like one of the scores. According to Middleton Police Department on Google Maps, Street View car was clocked driving past Shenandoah High School on US 36 at speeds in excess of 100 miles per hour on Monday. The posted speed limit is 55 and 40 when the school zone lights are flashing. Middleton officers said the Google car was passing several other vehicles while traveling westbound on US 36 at a high rate of speed. I want to see the dash cam of this very badly. Thanks, resub user and Trevi. Let's see the street view footage. That would be pretty cool too. Imagine seeing the street view images during the chase. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be cool. It'd be very, very cool. Wouldn't it all be a blur? Yeah, maybe. Felony levels are just an Indiana thing. Level 6 is the lowest, and level 1 is the highest. Oh. That's stupid. Why would level 1 be the highest? It's not fucking golf. Why would you go that way? When you hear levels, you think the higher level is the more extreme one. Thanks to resub Lofi and Hertz. We were just talking about that, Lofi. This leaves room to persecute people for smaller and smaller offenses. Yeah, to be fair though, driving at 100 miles per hour in an active police chase and putting other drivers' lives at risk isn't exactly what I'd consider a low crime. That's not like petty shit. Thanks for resub, Jeb. Thanks, resub August. Thanks to tier 1. Martin. Let me see the POV of the metal slide the COO went down. No. These are Prime Marco. You talking about the cop? Did they release the body cam footage? They did? Oh, let me see. I don't know where you're seeing that. Sleep well, newbie. Oh, it's not the cop that went down the slide in the viral TikTok. It was somebody else. Gotcha. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people posting videos about them on the slide. Thanks, Risa Bernito. As expected, they didn't get fucking turbo blasted. What are your thoughts on the new Superman series from Adult Swim? Haven't seen it. I mean, it looks fine. There's a resub Vic. You see the Luciano Sanchez injury. Is he the soccer player that got his entire leg fucked? Because that was a rough one. There's a tier 1 Juju. It was only dislocated. No way. That sounds like a blatant lie. There's no way this is just a dislocation. What was his name? Luciano Sanchez? Marcelo. Oh, Marcelo injures Luciano Sanchez. It was an accident. But yeah, his leg got destroyed. Where's the video? Oh, they're not even posting the video in the articles. Must be a little too gruesome. Yeah, not a single article has the video. You have any competitors at Evo? Yep, we do. I'll be watch partying. Thanks for resub scuff. Have you been watching Inter Miami? Only the highlights where Messi clowns on everyone. That's it. Yeah, I will be seeing Talk to Me at some point. Can't imagine Post Malone is actually interested in Magic. You could not be more wrong. You're clearly not familiar with him at all. He's done so much Magic-related content. When I met him the other night, we fucking talked about Magic. He is so passionate about Magic. Thanks for resub, Math Man. No, I legitimately don't think the 1/1 card could have gone to a better person. I really don't. Have you seen the Daredevil Remy? Oh yeah, the guy who climbs skyscrapers. I know. We talked about it. You see the... No. I saw a headline about something like that, but I didn't watch it. Just checked. The doctor said the injury was knee dislocation with likely multiple ligaments and cartilage torn. Main concern is these injuries is a Popliteal artery tear? Not familiar with that one. In times of tournament tomorrow, I'm pretty sure it's 2 EST. Who won the DDR tournament? Jimmy here. He's fucking unreal. He's super good. You see that you can play Rocket League in CS 1.6. I did, and it looks really good. It looks like really, really good.
I found a working Rocket League server in a 23-year-old game. Oh, Rocket League? Hold on.
Thanks, Resub DK.
What's this? RL Arena? In Counter-Strike 1.6? Ain't no way, dude. Ain't no way.
There we go. It seems like the only thing it doesn't have is boost. I think boost is the only thing it doesn't have. Like, boost on the field, that is. The cars have boost. I mean, boost on the field. So I think it's infinite boost.
Counter-Strike 1.6?
That's crazy. I know.
Dude, I'm busting out the mechanics, dude.
It like actually looks good.
We did it.
Why not just play Rocket League? Just because that's fun. Especially if you're already a fan of CS 1.6, if you're still in the community. It's a fun little custom game to hop into with your friends. That's the Switch port. True. Halo has one too on 1.6. Look up the Peracetus. It overtook the blue whale as the largest animal to exist. A heavyweight early whale pushes the boundaries of vertebrate morphology. I mean, oh, this is the whole paper on it. I have to pay for that. Okay. Can't use that one. Have to subscribe to that. Can't use this one. Have to fucking subscribe to that. I am so tired of the landscape of journalism right now. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought it was about to kick me off. Peruvian fossil challenges the blue whales for size. This thing looks pretty silly. What the fuck is the point of these little things back here? No way that actually helps them generate speed in the water or anything. Vestigial limbs? Oh. They lived 39 million years ago. God damn. Oh, well this is lame. It's not even bigger than the blue whale. Boo! Parasitus. Boo. Lame. Stupid idiot. All it is heavier. Who cares? Lame. Fucking lame. There's the resub floppy, eggnog, and the gift sub pink. Yeah, plus it went extinct. L. Parasitus didn't have what it takes. Bad build. You think Meg 2 is going to be good? No, but I think it'll be fun bad. Are you an avid shark movie fan? Not really. Thanks the resub Espion. Yeah, been doing one for like 6 years, Espion. Have I seen the Rev Reborn new abilities? No, I haven't seen the new Apex trailer yet. Are you caught up on Bleach? No, not yet. I keep forgetting to catch up. Happy birthday, Quarty. There's a resub Tube in Kev. Resub Scorch. What esport does Moist lose the most money in? Valorant. Definitely Valorant. That's the most expensive. You gonna watch Junji Ito's Uzumaki series? Yeah. Dead by Daylight's gonna have a Xenomorph. Doesn't it already? I don't know why I thought they already had a Xenomorph in Dead by Daylight. You're thinking of the Demogorgon? Maybe. Armored Core in 23 days. Oh, I didn't know it was that soon. Thanks, Resub Requiem. And the Give Sub Dog. You gonna finish the Ruin DLC? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Thanks to Tier 1 Dread. Thanks to Resub Buzz. Where can we watch your D&D campaign? I'll just post it on the channel. I think the first one shot will go up next week, the second one after that, and then we'll have like the actual full campaign ready. Ish. Thanks for some crazy luck. When's the next MWL episode coming out? We're filming it into this month. We've already got it set up. Thanks for Sub Dog. It just took quite a bit to get going. Thanks for some Coco. Because this one required a lot. When are you streaming the basketball games? Eventually. I don't know. So when we filmed the last set of basketball games, the reason that it was a problem for us is the camera we used to film overheated and died. It literally fucking fried it. Because it is too hot to do it outside and our court's outside. Plus also the way we filmed it wasn't great. We needed stationary cams. Well, more stationary cams. So we need to get like an indoor facility. So it's just about finding that for filming. Well, we're not like buying a facility. We just like use it for our Thursday night games. Thanks, Resub Bees. Dunk so fire it fried the cam. We're getting close, yeah. We're really getting up there. I can't jump like I used to, unfortunately. You play ones and twos? Nope. Just actual fives. Have you seen how large a heart of a whale is? It's wicked. Yep, you can swim through the arteries of a whale, right? That's how big it is. There's a replica somewhere you can sit on. That's cool. Thanks to the resub method. Thanks to the resub, Doza. Why are whales so big? I don't know, man. Ask evolution. Helps them survive. Thanks to Tier 1, James. The blue whale penis is 3 meters long. That's pretty wild. I haven't decided if I'm going to try Baldur's Gate or not yet. Like I said, I'd have to really commit to it because my friends would not want me to start and then not finish. So I have to figure it out if I want to commit to a massively long campaign. Thanks to the resub, Chris. How long are we talking? Like how many streams? If I did Baldur's Gate 3 start to finish, it'd be a lot. It's like a 100-hour plus game. It's a huge game. Thanks to gift sub, Doug. Well, I'm not going to start it without finishing it. I'm not going to do that to my friends. They had that happen to them a lot during Divinity 2. So I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do, though, is go to bed. I'm actually getting tired. Things a tier 1. Alright. Thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to try and get Shadowrun set up. I was going to do it tonight, but after basketball, I was just too tired to bother getting everything set up. So I think maybe tomorrow I'll try. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks to the Prime Cody. See you tomorrow.